If you say these 6 goodnight messages to a woman, she will find it hard to ignore you. Stoicism. It's hard for a woman to ignore you if you give her a meaningful and thoughtful goodnight message. Have you ever received a simple text that made you think about the sender all day long? Sometimes, just a few words can touch someone's heart and linger in their mind far longer than you'd expect. Today, it's your turn to create that impact. Imagine that with just one goodnight message, you can not only show your care, but also spark an opportunity for her to think about you all night. In this article, I will reveal 6 unique goodnight messages, powerful enough to capture any woman's attention and make it nearly impossible for her to overlook you. These messages are not ordinary words. They are designed to evoke emotions, plant seeds of curiosity in her mind, and leave a lasting impression. The best part is that you can use them right away. And if you think these simple phrases don't carry much power, I suggest you think again. Stay with me until the end of this article because the last message is the ultimate ace up your sleeve, a powerful and unexpected statement unlike anything she's ever received. It has the potential not only to make her think of you, but also to leave her wanting more from you. Ready to discover them? Let's begin. Message 1. I hope your dreams will be as interesting as the conversations we still have yet to have. Who knows? Maybe tonight you'll visit me in one of your dreams. This is a highly clever and subtle move. Not just a typical goodnight wish. With this message, you're not only showing care but also hinting that there is much more to explore between the two of you. Essentially, you're sending the hidden message, we're not done here. There's an emotional journey and many more conversations waiting ahead. What makes this message special is its ability to create curiosity and anticipation in her mind. You don't say it directly, but you leave an open door, a space for her to imagine and explore. Who knows? Maybe tonight you'll visit me in one of your dreams. This phrase isn't just a playful remark, it creates an exciting feeling. She might wonder, will I really dream about him? The lighthearted and playful way you deliver this keeps the message from being too heavy, yet still deep enough to remain in her mind. It's like an invitation to step into your world, where surprises and interesting things are waiting. By suggesting dreams, something private and mysterious, you not only make her smile but also plant yourself as a small thought in her mind before she sleeps. Furthermore, this message has a strategic aspect. It opens up a chain of positive emotions. You're planting a seed in her mind, creating the thought that your conversations won't stop here, and there's potential for more in the future. This is a subtle way of confirming that there's much more to explore in your connection, even in dreams. An interesting thing about this message is how well it balances charm and sincerity. You're not too bold to make her feel pressured, but also not too vague to be forgotten. This balance is the key to keeping her thinking about you, even as she drifts off to sleep. Message 2. Sleep well. But I warn you, if you keep thinking about me tomorrow, it's a sign that we're doing something right. This is a highly sophisticated and clever message. Not just a typical goodnight wish, but also containing a deeper hidden message. By using the phrase "I warn you," you create an intriguing sense of attraction. It's a playful joke, but it also gently nudges her into a state of curiosity, wondering, will I really think about him tomorrow? You don't directly state anything or put pressure on her. Instead, you plant the thought that if she still remembers you the next day, it's not by chance, it's a sign of something special forming between the two of you. This is a way to both create curiosity and subtly remind her that your presence in her life isn't insignificant. The power of this message lies in how you turn a simple goodnight wish into a small mental game. With the phrase "the sign we're doing something right," you're implying that there's a natural and fascinating connection between you. Not only does this make her smile, but it may also cause her to start paying more attention to her own feelings, gradually linking those positive feelings with you. Moreover, the warning adds a lighthearted humor, making this message stand out compared to ordinary goodnight messages. It not only makes her smile, but also sparks her imagination, making her wonder, why did he say that? Will I really remember him? And if I do, why is that? What's more, this message creates a natural, non-pressuring vibe. You're not asking her to respond immediately or overthink things. Instead, you leave a gentle but strong impression that will stay with her. If she wakes up the next morning and indeed remembers you, this message will likely be the reason she feels that your connection is unique and intriguing. With its witty yet confident delivery, this message doesn't just help you make an impression, but it also highlights your intelligence and subtlety in communication. This is a way to plant in her mind a little emotion, curiosity, and excitement, all excellent foundations for building a deeper relationship. Message 3. Good night. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that you will dream about me tonight. Let me know if that happens. This message is a perfect blend of confidence, playfulness, and subtlety, creating a message that's both captivating and intriguing. While it may sound like a simple goodnight wish, behind it is a clever psychological tactic that makes her unknowingly start thinking about you in a gentle and natural way. The confidence in the phrase, "I have a feeling you'll dream about me tonight," not only highlights your attractive personality, but also sparks her curiosity and imagination. It makes her wonder, why does he think I will dream about him? And if I do, does that mean something? This is how you plant a seed in her mind, sparking a light thought that lingers. What makes this message special is how you keep it lighthearted and fun without making the conversation too serious. You don't impose or put any pressure on her, you simply drop a witty comment that creates a comfortable feeling. This is what makes the message effective. It makes her think about you without feeling controlled or obligated. Moreover, you cleverly open up an opportunity to continue the conversation the next day with, "Let me know if that happens." This isn't just a playful remark, but also a subtle way to maintain the connection. If she really does dream about you, she will have a reason to share it with you, and your conversation will continue. If not, she can still joke back or be more curious about this connection. Either way, you've laid the foundation to extend the conversation. In addition, your delivery of this message with confidence and a bit of mischief not only creates attraction but also helps you stand out in her mind. This is not the kind of message she gets every day, which makes it memorable. You're not only saying something interesting, but you're also making her smile when she thinks about you before she drifts off to sleep. This message also has a significant advantage. It creates a sense of closeness without invading her personal space. You're not trying too hard to impress or make her feel like you're taking over her thoughts. Instead, you simply evoke a light, pleasant emotion. This balance is what makes the message attractive and unforgettable. With this message, you're not just wishing her a good night, but leaving a small mark in her mind, making her unable to help but think of you, even if only briefly. And if she does dream about you, you've succeeded in creating a special connection. Message 4. I hope you have a good night's sleep and sweet dreams. But if I show up in those dreams, make sure to let me know. This is a perfect message, blending warmth, humor, and a touch of subtle charm. It begins with a friendly and pleasant goodnight wish that makes her feel your genuine care. But what makes this message stand out is the final sentence, the surprising highlight that gently sparks curiosity and a smile. The opening, I hope you have a good night's sleep and sweet dreams, is a wonderful way to express thoughtful care. It creates a comfortable and warm emotional space, making her feel that you are truly thinking about her before she falls asleep. This is a soft, non-pressuring approach, but still enough to make her feel appreciated. However, the real power of this message lies in the last sentence, but if I show up in those dreams, make sure to let me know. This isn't just a playful joke, but a clever way to embed your image into her mind. The sentence evokes curiosity, a little mischievousness, making her not only smile but also unconsciously think about the possibility of you appearing in her dreams. Moreover, this line also creates a sense of closeness and naturalness. You're not being overly serious or trying to make everything seem important. Instead, you're simply adding a touch of charming humor. This is what makes you stand out. You're not just the one wishing her a good night, but the one making her feel happy and comfortable before she falls asleep. Additionally, suggesting that she let you know if you appear in her dreams is another subtle way to open up an opportunity for continued conversation the next day. If she really does dream about you, she will have a reason to tell you. And if not, she can still joke back or think about your words in an interesting way. This is how you create a lasting connection without any pressure. Another appealing aspect of this message is the balance between charm and sincerity. You're not too bold to make her uncomfortable, but also not too vague to be easily forgotten. The way you convey the message is a subtle suggestion, enough to make her smile and think of you without feeling pressured. Finally, what makes this message effective is the positive feeling it creates. A warm goodnight wish, combined with a touch of humor, not only makes her feel happy but also leaves your mark in her thoughts. And if you actually show up in her dreams, you've created a special connection that goes far beyond what a typical message could achieve. Message 5. Good night. But if you wake up tomorrow with an inexplicable smile, you'll know who caused it. This message is a brilliant mix of finesse, playfulness, and irresistible charm, turning an ordinary goodnight wish into an intriguing and unforgettable statement. It's not just a simple message, it contains a subtle suggestion and a bit of confidence, enough to make her smile and unknowingly think of you. The first standout feature of this message is how it stimulates her imagination. By saying an inexplicable smile, you've cleverly planted a positive thought in her mind. It makes her start wondering, will I really wake up with such a smile tomorrow? And if I do, why? This not only makes her think of you when she reads the message, but also carries that thought into the morning, creating a lasting connection. Second, the phrase "you'll know who caused it" is a clever highlight. It's not only confident but also full of wit, creating the impression that you're marking yourself as the reason for her positive feelings. This isn't forceful or over the top, it's simply a gentle way to assert your presence in her mind, a presence that she'll find hard to deny. The playful tone of this message also makes it stand out from typical goodnight wishes. No one wants to receive boring messages, and the way you add light humor makes your message memorable. It not only makes her feel comfortable, but might also make her smile or at least chuckle when reading it. Moreover, this message brings a sense of positivity and optimism. By suggesting that she'll wake up with a smile, you've created a link between you and her happy emotions. And if she does indeed wake up smiling, you will be the first person she thinks of. This is a great way to build a positive image of yourself in her mind. What's notable about this message is that it doesn't create pressure or demand a response from her. Instead, it leaves behind a gentle afterthought, allowing her to think and feel freely. This is a natural and effective approach, helping you stand out without trying too hard. Ultimately, the real power of this message lies in turning a simple good night wish into a personal mark. You're not just leaving a message. You're creating a feeling, a sense of joy, comfort, and a bit of curiosity that makes it hard for her not to think of you. And when she starts associating those positive feelings with you, that's when you've truly touched her heart in a natural and profound way. Message 6, the strongest one. Good night. But if you can't sleep because you're thinking about interesting things, text me. This isn't just a good night message, it's a subtle invitation to open a deeper connection. What makes this message powerful is its simplicity, refinement, and suggestiveness, making it one of the most effective ways to leave a lasting impression in her mind. The opening good night is familiar and warm, creating comfort. But what makes this message stand out is the next part. But if you can't sleep because you're thinking about interesting things, text me. This statement is both suggestive and confident, causing her to immediately think of you. What's special about this message is how it places you in a position to be there for her, even when she's having trouble sleeping. But instead of being forceful, you extend a natural, gentle invitation, text me. This not only shows that you're available, but also creates a sense of closeness and comfort without any pressure. Additionally, the mention of interesting things is crucial. This phrase sparks curiosity, making her wonder, what are these interesting things? Is he talking about our conversations? Or is he referring to himself? This leads her to subconsciously connect her thoughts with you, even if she doesn't realize it. Another strength of this message is its dual nature. If she texts you back that night, you have an opportunity to extend the conversation and deepen the connection. If she doesn't, your message still leaves a gentle aftertaste, enough for her to remember you when going to bed. Moreover, this message exudes confidence without being boastful. The way you suggest that she might not be able to sleep because of interesting things subtly affirms your special role in her thoughts. You don't explicitly say that she'll be thinking of you, but the implied message is clear: I'm the one who makes you unable to stop thinking. Finally, what makes this message the strongest is the feeling of safety it creates. You're not just someone wishing her good night. You're someone she can trust to share her spontaneous thoughts during the night. The combination of humor, subtlety, and sincerity is what makes this message a perfect strike into her mind. With this message, you're not just leaving a mark, you're opening a door for her to feel more comfortable connecting with you, no matter the time of day. And if she really texts you back, it's a golden opportunity to take a step forward in your relationship. This message is incredibly smart and subtle. You begin with a soft wish, but end with an invitation to continue the conversation. This is a fantastic way to encourage her to open up and think about you more. Each of these 6 messages helps you establish a deeper connection with the woman you're interested in. Try them out and see how her perception of you changes. Thank you for following along to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Epic, like the video, and leave your comments. Wishing you success in your relationships.